the end. The giants succumbed to the gods. And the world was soiled with their blood. Threatening to corrupt the World Tree, source of all creation. Only by fusing her spirit with the World Tree could the goddess Frigg prevent the unthinkable from happening. Despite her sacrifice, an evil force followed on the giant's trail, determined to destroy all life. You, Soul Keeper, have been chosen by the gods. Only you can stop this evil. Are you ready to meet your destiny? This was once the most peaceful town in Levens. Then the goblins appeared and started terrorizing our home. Please, Soulkeeper, we need your help. Our people are no match for these monsters.
It's been 10 years now since the Imperium invaded the forecourt of Ingia. They were ruthless, like monsters. They killed by the thousands, showing no signs of remorse or mercy. We couldn't win. Again and again we tried to fight back, but there were simply too many of them. Ignia was ablaze with the fires of war, and blood ran through the streets like water. Its people lay strewn on the cobblestones, no one left to provide them a proper burial. Our hope was running thin as our numbers dwindled. Then, in our final hour, a hero appeared. A man by the name of Riggin stepped forth to guide us. He was a ray of hope to the battle-weary Celestials. He single-handedly defeated the Great Knight and led our army to a glorious victory. Riggin was a hero such as we had never seen. The hero of Celestia.
It was right after the Ignean War, so around 10 years ago. He went off to investigate some suspicious activity by the Imperial Army.
Kept my promise. Happy?
How dare a lowly human give me orders? I give the orders here. Now go away.
Commander Regan! Reporting for duty, sir.
I need to leave my post, sir.
What are you talking about?
Something about the Imperial Forces movement doesn't seem right. I've got a bad feeling about it, sir. Something is happening.
Understood. Very well then, hurry back. Celestia needs you.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
We never heard from him again, or any of the other soldiers that went with him for that matter. It was like he disappeared off the face of the earth.
Long ago, Ryman Village found itself beset by a horde of vicious succubi. Just when it seemed that all hope was lost, a soul keeper called the Cavalier stepped forth. He banished the creatures and granted Ryman his divine protection. Even now, the Cavalier preserves the peace in the village.
We don't have much time. Quickly, follow me. They're everywhere. Come on, there's no time to lose.
Laterna, the most prosperous town in Rodby, is a place of great meaning to the Resistance. The attacks of the Imperial Knights have deeply scarred the city. But the people of Laterna haven't given up hope. Standing shoulder to shoulder with the soldiers of the Resistance, they continue to hold their ground.
The goddess Frey showed me a vision. A vision of what would come to pass if the Gate of Woe were to open. The world would devolve into a land of nightmares. Its people would know nothing but cruelty and suffering. The Gate of Woe must remain closed forever. But Nias will not rest until the gate is open. Soul Keeper, you are our only hope. You must stop Nias, or the world as we know it will crumble.
Heinrich seized power by deceiving the true believers of the Gelmir. He held convocations and harvested souls of agony from his followers. The Soul Keepers closed in on him, hoping to uncover his plans. But he escaped and sealed his other incarnations away. Upon further investigation, the Soul Keepers tracked Heinrich to Auric Ravine. When the Soul Keepers arrived, they beheld a terrible sight. A town with no adults. Only poor, hungry children remained.
Feel the pain. Feel it more. More! I need more souls of agony. Bring them to me!
fighting any soul keepers.
Heinrich had recruited the dwarves to enslave the town's entire adult population. His goal was to torture them and harvest souls of agony from their pain. Despite their best efforts, the Soul Keepers were yet again unable to capture Heinrich, but they were able to track down his sister in Willowwood. Arriving in Willowwood, they witnessed a strange sight. The Melier, usually so active, were all fast asleep.
A little rat is trying to disturb me. You shall wander forever in an endless dream.
The incubus, with Heinrich's assistance, had put them all to sleep. The Soul Keepers were able to capture the incubus and use his ability to enter Heinrich's dream. There they uncover the secret plan to track down the key to the Gate of Woe. With this knowledge, they were finally able to defeat Heinrich. In desperation, Heinrich called upon the goddess Nyas for assistance. When the powerful goddess appeared, the Soul Keepers were forced to retreat. Soon thereafter, the Soul Keepers received a letter from someone claiming to have secret information about Nyas. The Soul Keepers headed to Volan to meet the informant. However, they walked straight into a trap. Instead of their informant, a swarm of monsters awaited them. With Nyas' help, the Karkul had opened a crevice into the dimension of Belgos. In return, the Karkul agreed to provide Nyas with souls of agony. The Soul Keepers were able to kill Act and close the crevice leading to Belgos. Meanwhile, they received a message from Helena saying that Nyas had left the Froststone Fortress. The Sword of Woe remained in Froststone Fortress with the Alabas forces, so the Soul Keepers set out to take it back. In Voland, an operation was set up to create hordes of monsters. There, the Soul Keepers met with Helena, Princess of the Froststone Fortress. According to Helena, the Froststone Fortress was under Nyas' control. and the Sword of Woe was hidden somewhere within its heavily guarded walls. The Soul Keepers realized that Nayez was using the Frostdome Fortress to create a new key to the Gate of Woe. So they traveled to Miller's Step and made their way to the Citadel. But Miller's Step was already occupied by the Carcool.
There's no time! Hurry! We must retrieve the sword! What's happening? The Key of Woe will soon be ready. What? No!
At last, the Key of Woe is complete.
You?
Soul Keepers, you've been a thorn in my side for too long, but your foolishness ends here. At last, the Key of Woe is mine. Just you wait, Soul Keepers. The world shall be under Imadune's control.